Sit back underneath this wonderful show of Divine Oracle podcast that can be found right here underneath Podbean with your hosts, Psychic Me and Chris and Gillian. At times, so that they will be having special guests coming to you, talking about their own spiritual journeys and where you can find them.
Hey everyone, it is yours truly, Psychic Comedian Brother Chris here, and Gillian is actually sitting right beside us. We're sitting in the car right now. We're up in Goderich, Ontario, and so how was the drive up here?
It was a good drive. It was not quite raining, but raining, depending on what area we were in. I thoroughly enjoyed the nice, calming, chill ride.
Yeah, most people come up here to Goderich usually go through Stratford, but we didn't do that. We did the back roads. Actually, coming up here was a little bit faster. But anyway, so we're actually here in Goderich right now. We're going to be interviewing Melba, and she is the number one, actually, top person underneath our podcast right now. And we do have to say, check out her podcast. We're at her store. We'll be interviewing her a little bit later. So yeah, we do say check it out. Anything else?
Have a good day, and we will touch base with you guys in a bit.
Are you looking for that hard to find item, spiritual item that your loved one wants to always get, but you don't know right where to check out? Why not check us out here underneath HauntedLifePodcast.com. Underneath our store, though, we actually have tons of items from dream catchers, crystals, so many more for you. Check us out underneath HauntedLifePodcast.com. So yeah, like we were just saying actually just before this break though, Gillian and I were up here in Goderich, Ontario. We've met up with the person that we were just talking about just before commercial break. I'm going to just pass it to Jill, and she'll start explaining about the shop that our guest is actually going to be opening up within the next couple days.
Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a good day. I know I said earlier that, have a great day. So with the weather today, it's been on and off. As we arrived, the shop is not quite ready to be open, and she is getting everything ready to go. It's the MYX Shop.
The MYX.
The MYX. And we actually are with her right now. So her shop is going to have some crystals and some cards and other things and items from her friends that she knows. So when she gets open, we can have that posted and you guys will know. So, yeah.
Would you like to explain a little bit more of your concept of store?
Sure. Yes. So, I think I'm not sure if we've talked about how it started, but it was really just okay, we're going to do this, and we needed about maybe a month and a half to 2 months just to say, okay, we're going to do this store. So we actually took possession of the space May 1st. So we've had to renovate the whole thing because it was before we decided to lease. It was a coffee shop. And so there was a lot of stuff that needed to get done, and my husband's been doing it all himself. And luckily I have a very skilled man who does he knows how to do all these things as well as a lot of other things, but he's also been training to drive a school bus, so that has also been part of what's happening. And I have my, other areas of income, and so I've been doing all that too. So the shop, actually, we rent the entirety of the whole building. So as you guys, you saw the front shop, and it's a very old kind of vintage feel. It's a deep color. It's got some big windows in there, and we'll be bringing in vintage furniture, vintage housewares. We have a lot of I really love pottery, so we'll have that. I have some West German and East German pottery. Just don't have any of the stuff in the store yet because we have to get it set up before we bring the pieces in and whatnot. It'll also have all the other things that are of interest to me and my husband, and that includes, for me, things of the metaphysical, the mystical. So tarot cards, both new and previously loved. We'll have some of those books and that type of thing in the store. Art pieces that are in that sort of realm. And other mystical things. We'll have some crystals and that type of thing. And then we'll have floral and botanical, because I just believe that there's color and beauty and life in that, and that's part of the intention of our shop here, is to build community in the back for people to heal in their soul and soma, and then there in the front it's we talked about keeping things out of the landfill.
Yes.
So
repurposing.
And so that is this is the vintages, the beautiful pieces that have already been out in the world and on their own path, and then they found their way to us, and now whomever it is that it's like, oh, that's that's what I want in my home. And so for me, beauty in the world is it's important, especially when so many crazy things are going on, and it's just one of those ways for me to be able to serve.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, for everybody listening, just to let you know, if you guys look at the map of Goderich, Ontario, it's not too far away from downtown core, from the big circle that's actually, I think it's the city hall that's actually down there. Mm-hmm. It's not too far away from there. It's pretty much in walking distance. It's roughly a 3-minute walk, actually, from downtown, if that. There is out front though, even if you are into gardens, besides actually here, there is a little garden out front. And if you guys drive, there is a gas station there. Plus, also beside the building, there is going to be a functional, actually, USB ports for your vehicle to be charged.
Electric vehicle charging, yes.
Yeah.
Did you see that over here?
I did.
Yeah.
Now that's a great feature about there. Plus, also, if you love actually the beaches, it's not too far away from the beach. You can actually travel on the beach also there. So the location though is a very beautiful location. Right when we've been here, there's plenty of parking out front. And what's the store called again?
It's called the MYX, MYX. So it's a little play
on the mystical.
Yeah. So but we'll be back after this little quick commercial break, and we'll be in the car talking about a little bit more about how our adventure was here today. We'll be right back after this.
Sit back and read this wonderful show of Sunday Night Live underneath YouTube with your wonderful hosts, Psychic Comedian Brother Chris from Divine Oracle Podcast and Clairvoyant Trevor from Haunted Live Podcast. Get your questions in, anything goes. And this is Sunday nights at 8 o'clock right underneath Haunted Live Podcast, the YouTube page, or even underneath Divine. Check in and be able to check out and see what's going on actually on within the spiritual community. This is absolutely free reading, so we encourage you to take part.
Alrighty, so we just left Goderich, Ontario, left exactly with our beautiful young lady, though that we were just visiting. She's actually got a past podcast it's actually underneath our show. Melba, yes, we were with her just not that long ago. We're heading back home to the studio, and wow, I have to say, wow, she did readings today with us, basically energy readings, and also though that she also just a little bit social with us. We do have to say thank you much for the drinks that she actually offered to us. Non-alcoholic, they were actually coffee and tea.
Herbal tea.
Yeah, herbal tea. Get those. What would you say about her?
I thoroughly enjoyed the visit with her. The readings that she did for us, it kind of was between the two of us, and she was kind of bouncing back and forth, between the reading that she had for you with your person that was coming through, and the animals that were coming through on my side that I didn't know I had spirit animals, but apparently I have some small dogs that are about ankle height that have been around me for many, many, many years. And she did some readings about my past life that kind of narrowed it down for me, because I always loved animals. I love dogs. And I apparently was somebody that was looking after the hounds back in my previous life, and that kind of explains why I can train dogs to this day and not be afraid of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, from my reading, though, she actually did do with somebody that committed suicide, though, that used to be best friends, actually, with my sister. I knew the person, and the person reached out to me, which I do say thank you, but I don't look at their past. I have forgiven them for their past, like, long time ago, and some stuff came through, which was really awesome from the spirit, though, that was coming through. And, yeah, what we have to say, though, is directly, if you have to get somebody, though, that's awesome. Again, she's down below underneath Podbeam here. We suggest for you guys to check her out. What's her name of the company?
Her name company is called the MYX, MYX. It's a little bit of a twist on the mystical. So she's going to be opening up soon. She's in the process of getting everything finished. She's got 3 people in there with her, like 2 other people with her. So she's got the whole thing covered. The metaphysical, the Reiki, the massage, the readings, everything is covered under one roof. She's going to have a shop, and she has a work area to do workshops as well. So check her out. That's Melba at the MYX in Goderich.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good one.